says things like that?
I won't tell her.
You look a little worse for wear. Haven't slept in a long time, have you?
Too long, I should say.
Come on, step closer. With me, you'll find what you're looking for.
Someone's got to do the work.
Someone's gonna tell me that.
You said that you've got what I need. Does that include information?
But of course, what is it you want to know?
Are there any other traders here at the harbor?
If you keep to the left at the quay, you'll find Halvor, my husband. He sells fish. On the other side, there's Brahim, the cartographer.
Do you know anyone from the upper quarter?
If I knew anyone up there, I wouldn't be standing here, my boy.
What interesting things are there to see around the harbor?
Well, if you're looking for some action, you can go down to Cardiff's Inn at the quay. There's always something brewing there. You can hardly miss it. The guy standing by the entrance there will certainly draw your attention to it. Besides that, there's the large ship of the Paladins, the King's stately war galley. That one's really worth seeing. You'll find it if you keep left at the quay and then pass under the high rock face.
Has anything exciting happened lately?
You could say so. It wasn't that long ago. A thief ran by here. He must have stolen a bow in the lower part of the city. Of course, the militia came here way too late, like always. He got away from them, just jumped into the harbor, and he was gone.
Really, how interesting.
And he works all day, too. That's terrible.
I don't believe that.
And he works all day, too.
That's typical.
And he works all day, too. Who says things like that?
You don't say. You don't say.
You don't say. That's an open secret.
Really? How interesting is it?
That's an open secret.
And it's gonna get even worse.
And it's going to get even worse.
That's not what I heard.
Don't tell this to anyone.
These are bad times.
I won't tell her a thing from now on.
He had better shut up.
And he works all day, too.
You don't say.
I agree with you completely.
Someone's gotta do the work.
Simply talks too much. And it's going to get even worse.
These are bad times.
I can't take care of everything.
That's all just gossip. I couldn't get away with that.
Hey! Hey, do you need fish? Get your fish here, fresh from the depths of the sea.
Just as we
Can you tell me something about those missing people?
Missing people?
can't rely on.
This is a harbor, pal. Things like that are bound to happen.
Believe that?
The sea is treacherous and bound to claim a life now and then. Captains of large vessels will always sign on new sailors in a large seaport such as Corinth to complete their cruise. And if they don't find any volunteers, some people may get dragged off against their will,
Can't rely on.
and then they're gone.
Is it really true?
Do you know of anyone who's gone missing?
No idea. Ask the shipbuilders.
I'm not telling you anything.
Are you missing someone?
Me? No.
And there's more, believe me.
What ship would that have been?
Good question. Not many ships have come into Corinth lately. That is true.
Nobody will learn anything from me. That was no big deal. I'm not touching that. That's been known a long time. No idea. You tell me. I'm staying up.
I don't believe this is going to
Hey, you! You're a fisherman?
Now, how did you ever guess that? Can't you simply leave me alone? Don't take it personally, but I haven't been too happy lately. It's that militia.
Trouble with the militia?
Those bastards keep coming here and taking whatever they want. Last week, they made off with my entire catch. It's for a good cause, they said. I know that everybody's got to fend for himself since the farmers have stopped trading. And of course, sometimes people just go hungry. Small wonder that they're snatching the fish from right under my nose. But if they keep doing this, I won't even have enough to feed myself.
Have you talked to the paladins about this?
Are you joking? Do you really think they'd be interested if a poor devil like me has his problems with the militia?
Maybe I can help you.
I don't know. I suppose you'd have to know somebody from the militia who has connections to the paladins. The paladins will hardly buy the fish from me.
I shall see what I can do. Your buddy William has disappeared?
So he has. He's a fisherman, but a little too big for his boots, I should add. He should have stayed well away from that bunch.
When did you last see him?
Only a few days ago.
Maybe he just went out to sea to fish.
That's not very likely. His boat is still moored in the harbor.
What's he been up to?
William had some shady dealings with those crooks. I think it was all about contraband that he sold to the bastards.
He'll surface again.
I don't think so. He's been gone for too long already. I'm afraid that I'll be dragging his body from the sea at some point.
What bastards would those be?
I don't know who they are or what their business is here in Corinus. I only know the place where they met up with William. I just happened to see William there when I was fishing in the bay.
Where exactly is that meeting place?
There's a bay opposite the harbor, north of here. You can only reach it by boat or swim. There's a beach there, and a small fishing camp. That's where I saw them.
I think I've heard enough.
Spare yourself the effort. I don't believe you'll find him.
So, how are the fish biting?
I've seen better times. Too little to live on, too much to die.
Hey, you have no business up here. Only paladins and those of us in the militia have access here.
What's up here then?
This is the provisions store of the Royal Guard of the Paladins. I am the provisions master here, and I'm responsible for seeing to it that none of the paladin stuff goes astray, and you're not wanted here, so keep your hands to yourself or I'll chop 'em off.
Can you sell me any of the paladin stuff?
You want to buy? Let's say that if you could compensate me for the trouble that will arise from the paladin's things wandering off, then we might be able to do business.
Does that happen often? Things going astray?
As long as the provisions master says that everything is right, no.
I see. Farim the fisherman has problems with the militia. The boys are constantly stealing from him.
And what do I have to do with it?
You have a certain amount of influence up here with the paladins. Farim needs your protection. He's willing to give you a part of his catch for it.
I see what you mean. Fish. As if I didn't have enough crap to deal with. Tell your pal he should come to me and tell me exactly what's up with the militia. I'll take care of it.
What do you have to offer?
Then pay attention.
All the crates still there?
Don't touch anything or I'll call the watch. Got it?
Hey! I know how to resolve your trouble with the militia.
And how would that be?
Martin, the provisions master of the Paladins, wants to hear your story about the militia and the fish.
And you think he can make the militia leave me alone?
At least, that's what he said.
Great, thank you. I cannot give you much, but wait. I found this strange blue stone on one of the islands off the coast of Corinus. I don't think it's worth a whole lot, but someone like you will certainly find a use for it.
I won't tell her a thing.
That's
from
not
now
what
on.
I heard.
Really? How interesting.
And there's more, believe me.
What are you cooking there?
Oh, fish soup. It's not all that tasty, but at least it's hot. You can try a plateful, if you like.
What can you tell me about the city?
Most citizens in this town are afraid of thieves. Therefore, it's not a good idea to enter strange houses. But if you're looking for a place to stay overnight, you're welcome to sleep in my hut. There's an extra bed that you can have.
Aren't you afraid of thieves?
The only valuable thing that I ever owned has already been taken. Oh, someone stole my statue of Enos.
Could you cook me some soup?
I cook for everybody. For you too, if you want. All you need to do is bring me a fish.
Could you cook me some soup?
Nothing could be simpler. Here, have a plate.
Nothing's ever gonna change that. Some problems solve
Who
themselves.
says things like that?
Enough trouble as it is. Really didn't deserve that.
Nobody ever asks, but you don't have to ask me.
You mustn't believe everything you hear.
nobody will learn anything from me.
He can't keep anything to himself.
He really didn't deserve that.
I don't believe that.
I'm not touching that. I get so worked up.
He can't keep anything to himself.
Wouldn't be so sure.
He simply talks too much.
That's the first I've heard of it.
That's not what I heard.
Where did you pick that up then?
And it's going to get even worse.
Nobody ever asked for my opinion.
Really, how interesting.
So why won't they listen to me?
I don't believe that.
I've heard a thing or two.
You don't say.
You mustn't believe everything you hear.
Honestly, I don't believe myself.
Enough trouble as it is.
That's not what I heard.
I'm not touching that. Nobody ever asked for my opinion. I'm not touching that.
He'd better shut up.
So why won't they listen to me?
That's what I've always said.
I hardly know what to believe anymore. I'm not touching that.
These are bad times.
Why do I get so worked up?
These are bad times.
of here! Yeah, get out!
It's not what I heard.
If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
He never would have thought of that himself.
He can't keep anything to himself.
I only know who to believe these days.
Everybody knows by now.
I'm no better off myself.
Now that's typical, isn't it?
That was obvious all along.
Everybody knows by now.
That doesn't surprise me.
He simply talks too much.
I'm not telling you anything new.
That's terrible.
I'm no better off myself.
And he works all day, too.
But no, he insisted he knew better. I never knew that.
These are bad times.
He never would have thought of that himself. I'd have gone about it differently.
Due to the general situation,
Works
the
all day,
forest
too.
and wilderness near the city
damn
are
it.
to be
What do you
avoided for your
want?
own
He
protection.
insisted he knew better.
And it's gonna get even worse.
Damn it.